Welcome to today's stream. Hope you've all been doing well with the recent climate in Bitcoin. Things have been slightly bearish, if we would risk saying so. Yeah. Essentially, we've broken below our major support, which was our 1.25 standard deviation of our CLCP. And that has been combined with a daily wave PM cross, right? So if every value is below 0.7 and your 14 period crosses up, that implies the start of a new trend. Now, that is a very strong signal. We've only had that signal around 12 times in Bitcoin's history, and it's been right every single time. Let's prove it. Let's just find a handful. I mean, I did this last stream too, didn't I? Like, you know what this is. Just whenever we're all below and we cross above, whichever way the CCI is weighted, in this case bearish, what happens? You get a bearish trend. Okay? So, that's what's happening. We can define this trend pivot on a lower time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour. Okay? Nice. So, we are defining this as the 400 period, which is this trend pivot here. As long as we're below that trend pivot, price will continue to be bearish. And that will remain in effect essentially indefinitely, at least a month. So until that pivot breaks up, or until we break up above that pivot, price is going down. Now, let's talk about the lower time frame. Because it does look like, because we are once again breaking below our support CLCP, we might be restarting our bearish trend. And we can actually define that by going to a lower time frame. Yes, we are once again starting our bearish trend. How can we tell? Well, just as we saw on the daily chart, we're getting ourselves a nice little fractal. We are breaking below our 1.25 standard deviation of our CLCP. And guess what? Every period is below 0.7. We are crossing up above, and we are starting a new expansion. Guess what? We can once again define that on a lower time frame, right? This is a really, really clean chart. So this new expansion defines us a new trend pivot, which just so happens to be the 400 period. Again, as long as we're below this pivot, as defined by the 15-minute chart, we will be in a bearish trend. So, really clean, really easy. Expect new lows tonight. All right. Lower lows. So what's really fun about this is everybody else is still seeing us as above support, right? What do we have here? Look at, we're directly on support. No, we are breaking support. We're getting a new low tonight. It's just how it's going to go. That's my bet anyway. I'll bet on that. Literally, I'm going to put my money on that. It's a good bet. So that's my trade call, new lower low. I got two more charts to check for you tonight. Litecoin. Hey, this is bizarre. Litecoin is showing strength for the first time in a year. I don't get it. Yeah, well, at least it's nicely defined. Pivot is 350. Right now we're tagging up on that 3.2. Just wait until we touch the 1.25 standard deviation of the 350 period. Right? If we tag on that, feel free to buy. Next up, we're checking out Palladium. So if I remember correctly, we've had some converse expansion on this chart, which does make for noisy trading. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're ranging, but we haven't defined the range as by our macro periods. In terms of opportunity, I'm not seeing a lot of plays we can take. For the 15-minute, yeah, this bearish expansion is too tapered to actually form a pivot. Well, it did, but the pivot's already tapered off, sufficiently compressed to resume. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for this one. All right, that's going to be it for tonight. It has been a pleasure. I will talk to you all in a few days. Have a good one. Says I'm streaming. Am I streaming? I'd like to think I'm streaming. I am. Well, sounds good to me. Have a good one.